Well, thank you very much. You won't take a credit card. Yes, I see. Yes, I understand. Thank you.
Yes?
You look terrible.
Oh, thank you.
You look awful.
Excuse me. Daniel?
Well, it ain't Sylvia Sidney.
Well, it's funny you never used to have two heads.
Come on. Look at the condition of this place. What did you do last... I'm sorry about this. Excuse me. I got your cable.
Oh, thank goodness for that. What cable?
This cable.
Would you be so kind?
About to marry the most beautiful girl in Sweden. Want you to be my best man. Hurry, 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 Brent.
It's nice. About to marry the
Right.
most beautiful girl. About to marry? I sent this?
You sent it. I got it last night in Helsinki. Got here as quickly as I could.
This is ridiculous. Somebody's putting you on.
Nobody's putting me on.
Oh, look at it logically, Daniel. If I were to marry, I would give up my status as being the most eligible bachelor.
Good morning, darling. Oh, I better order some black coffee. You must be Danny Wilde.
Right.
I've heard so much about you. Oh, I see I have to make my own introduction.
Yes.
My husband is a little tired. I'm Lady Sinclair.
Of course. Lady Sinclair. One more time. Did you get married?
3 more times. No, no, no.
Well, she hasn't gone out of your life forever, you know. All she did was go down and get her hair fixed. Now, she thinks she's Mrs. Sinclair, and somebody must be making a mistake.
Well, it must be Christy.
Oh, well, at least you know her name.
But of course I know her name. I met her a couple of months ago. Oh, in London. Oh, we went out a few times.
Yeah.
So naturally, when I arrived here in Stockholm, I called her, and we've dated every night this week.
Uh-huh. What happened last night? Good. Give it to her.
Last night, I threw a little farewell party.
Oh, yes, and you got smashed, I suppose.
Oh, no, I was having a good time. I wasn't drinking heavily.
Mm-hmm.
But somewhere along the line, somehow, I don't know when,
Uh-huh.
I just blacked out. Give it. Oh, couldn't she stop, please, Dan?
Oh, all right, all right. That's enough, Johan. How do you say it?
Taxamuxi.
Taxamuxi, Johan. Taxamuxi indeed. Thank you.
Oh, I wish
Thank
I were dead.
Now, look, you go get dressed, because we're going jogging.
Where are we going, John?
We're going to jog all around Sweden. What is this? If I'm not mistaken, this is a Swedish marriage certificate.
You don't read Swedish.
No, but your name's on it.
It's all a complete blank.
Could someone have fixed up your drink, given you a Mickey? Is that possible?
It's possible, but unlikely. Why would anyone want to?
Well, maybe it's a shakedown of some kind. I don't know.
A fake marriage to separate me from my money? Nobody will fall for a con trick like that.
If this turns out to be genuine, you did.
This is it. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. My friend and I are doing some research, and we were wondering whether we could ask you some questions.
Well, if I can help.
Yes. Do you have a record of all the marriages that has taken place in Stockholm?
Of course.
Well, then could you check for us if there's been a wedding in the last 24 hours between Kristen Hanson and Brett Sinclair.
Oh, that should not be difficult.
Thank you.
I will look in the files.
Listen, you better get ready and look at the gloomy side. Suppose you find out you are married. Could I be the best man at your divorce?
No, nothing here.
Congratulations.
Absolutely sure.
Absolutely.
You've made me the happiest man in the world.
Me too. Goodbye.
Lord Sinclair, how nice to see you again.
We've met before?
Oh, yes, at the wedding. But you only had eyes for your lovely bride. Or you should come here now. I was just completing your documents. Perhaps you would file it, Liv.
Excuse me, you don't mind if I just take a quick look at it? Just like to check these things.
You will find it is all in order.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Sure it is. Hey, pal, is that your signature?
Yes, I don't know how, but it is.
You're married.
You really don't have to worry. I promise you your wedding is 100% legal.
Just tell me one thing. At the wedding, would you say I was sober? I mean, was I all right?
You were happy. Everybody was happy the way it should be at the wedding. But no, certainly not drunk.
Thank you.
That's all. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Well, what now?
I'm going to have a little talk with my wife.
I'm going to have a little talk with this girl. Hey, Liv. Excuse me. May I see that for a second?
Yes, certainly.
I'll give it right back to you. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Anderson?
Get me Gunnar Christiansen. Please hurry.
Right away.
Guten Tag and
Guten Tag.
whatever.
Hello, darling. Oh, you look much better now. You fix me a drink and I tell you all my news. I've been a very efficient wife. I collected our tickets from the airline and will be in London at 4 this afternoon. I went to my apartment and I packed some things and I packed your clothes too. And this is something special. This is my wedding present to you. Well, go on, open it.
You can stop playing the game now. You've done a beautiful job, so you don't have to go on with the performance.
I'm sorry?
Whose idea was it, yours?
Fred, I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
now, come on. It's all over. Legal. Signed, sealed, and delivered. We are man and wife, so why don't we get down to cases? How much?
How much? Fred, you're not making any sense.
Well, what will you settle for? A couple of thousand in cash? Or is it something else you're after? Oh, now, you must have figured out how much I could be taken for before you got into this.
You're saying that I marry you for money?
I'm saying that you are a liar, a cheat, and a con artist. Yours.
Do you mean to say that you were so drunk you can't remember anything?
Whose hand was it that guided mine on the marriage license? Yours? Was it you who put the fix in my drink?
I'll talk to my lawyer and have the marriage annulled as soon as possible. And it won't cost you a penny.
Huh? Yeah, talk. Talk. Forget it, talk. It's all right.
I hope you're not
Nothing to be sorry about.
I thought it was one of the clubs.
That's okay, an easy
You're sure
mistake,
you're
absolutely.
okay?
As a matter of fact, you could throw me again if you like.
I really do apologize.
Please, there's absolutely nothing you have to apologize about. Hi, my name's Danny Wilde.
I'm Bibi Bergman. Hello.
Bibi Bergman. Hey, Bibi, come here. Come here for a minute. You were at a wedding yesterday, I think. A good friend of mine got married, Brett and Christian.
Oh, you know them?
Oh, yes, I know them very well. Brett happens to be my very best friend.
Ah!
A lot good it does me.
What a pity you missed the ceremony and the party. We all had such a good time.
Oh, did you? Well, I'm sorry I missed it, too. I would have met you sooner. Were you one of the witnesses?
That's right. And Mr. Christiansen was the other. He owns this place. In fact, he's my boss.
Oh, he is, huh? Well, as a matter of fact, I came in to see him, but actually, I'm much happier I met you.
Well, he's not here at the moment.
Well, then I'm going to wait. Hey, Bibi, come here, will you, sweetheart? Sit down. Oh, tell me a little about the wedding.
Oh, I'm afraid I will have to finish class first.
Okay.
But it will only take a few minutes. Then we can talk.
I'll wait.
If you like, I'll give you a lesson on how to defend yourself against girls.
I don't want to be defended against girls.
There's a costume in the changing room.
The lawyers can start proceedings immediately. That should make you very happy.
You're wrong. Won't make me happy at all. Christine, we've known one another, what, a couple of months?
9 weeks, to be exact. You see, women are much more sentimental about things like that. I could name you every restaurant we've ever been to, every nightclub.
It might surprise you, but I can remember them too. It was fun.
Fun. And I spoiled it all by marrying you. You didn't want a wife. You wanted a number in a telephone book, somebody to call when you were in town.
Well, that's true. But it was different then. I didn't have a wife. Now I do have a wife.
It's not for long.
Kristen, what I said before, I didn't mean it.
You meant every word.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry.
Nobody changes their mind that quickly.
Look, I'm not going to say all of a sudden I'm in love like an 18-year-old kid. But had we gone on seeing one another, meeting one another...
It's too late now.
Look, there's an old-fashioned word, courtship. It means the association before marriage. Now, why don't we be original, turn the system upside down? Have our courtship after the marriage.
No.
Please try and forget what I said. Please. All right, I don't blame you. But there's time to change your mind. And I do want you to come to England with me.
It was a lovely wedding. We had champagne, and I got the bride's bouquet. That's good luck, you know. That means that I am the next one to get married. Ah, you're very good.
I like to wrestle. With girls, that is. The wedding party. Where, you know, Brett, did he seem nervous to you? Did he have a lot of drink or something?
No, he was having a good time, but we all were.
Excellent. I don't think my club can teach anything to someone as expert as you, sir.
Danny Wild. Gunnar Christiansen.
Gunnar, how do you do?
He's a friend of Brett Sinclair.
Yes.
How nice. I was at the wedding, you know?
Yes, I know. You were one of the witnesses.
Yes, of course.
You were all together for the evening, weren't you?
Most of the time.
Do you know who slipped him a Mickey?
Drugged his drink, you mean?
Yeah, drugged his drink, right.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Well,
You mean somebody was trying to harm him?
well, maybe not harm him, but, you know, as long as I've known him, I've never known him to flake out on booze before.
I think you're over-dramatizing, sir. Every time a confirmed bachelor gets married, all his friends think he was railroaded into it.
Yeah, right. I just thought I'd ask anyway. You didn't slip him to Mickey, did you?
Mr. Wilde, I think you'd better leave here. I don't like you, and I don't like your questions. But just for your information, it was a perfectly normal party, a perfectly normal wedding.
Anytime you can't remember your wedding, it can't be normal. You know something? We're gonna meet again. Can I call you? Good morning. Brett. Do you know where the man in the room...
All gone, sir. Checked out.
Checked out. Do you know where they checked out?
Airport and took baggage to airport.
How? What time?
10, 15 minutes.
Thank you very much, madam. Hello? No, his lordship ain't here. Who is it, please?
Is that the American gentleman? This is Anderson. The Marriage License Bureau. I think I have some information that might interest you.
Hey, Brett. Hi.
Oh, Danny, you coming to London now?
No, I'm going tomorrow. Listen, that guy from the Marriage Bureau, he called me, and he said he wants to sell me some information. I'm going to see him tonight.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Sorry to run out on you, but I have to get back. Fulton's expecting me.
That's okay.
Oh, I've asked Kristen to come with me.
It's your ball game, kid.
I figured that if something's going on, I'm best having her where I can keep my eye on her.
Well, that's okay, too.
Attention, please. Last call for passengers to London.
Well, it doesn't look as though she's going to show anyway.
Goodbye, kid. Have a good time on Capitan.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
Hello, Brett.
Are you coming with me?
Wife's place is with her husband.
Well, how did it go?
Like a dream. A very touching reconciliation. And they've flown off together like two lovebirds. Our little Christine has him well and truly hooked. Our only problem seems to be the American. Wild.
No problem. I've already decided how to deal with him.
I don't suppose I shall ever forgive you for not asking me to the wedding, but I do wish you every happiness.
Thank you, Judge.
As for not being at the wedding, don't feel too bad about it. Brett missed it, too.
Oh, yes. For a moment, we looked as though we might make the Guinness Book of Records as the briefest marriage in history.
Anyway, we're going to throw a gigantic party as soon as we can arrange it.
I shall look forward to that. And I must say, in view of all the circumstances, I do appreciate your keeping our appointment this weekend.
How else would I spend a honeymoon?
Brett has told me there's something important going on, but he's being very mysterious about it.
Well, for security reasons, there's been a bit of cloak and dagger going on, and Brett has arranged for us to use this house for a rather special meeting.
Sounds very intriguing.
By the way, is Danny coming?
Yes, as soon as he clears up a couple of things he has to do in Stockholm.
Wilde, I thought you were...
You expected someone else?
What do you want?
Value for money. That's all. Value for money.
I did everything you asked.
Everything we paid for. We gave you a lot of money, Mr. Anderson.
And that price included your silence.
I haven't told anybody, I swear it.
Not even the American?
No. Oh, yes, he was here asking questions, and he telephoned me early this evening, but I told him nothing.
You'd stake your life on that?
Yes.
That is a bad bet to make.
You telephoned Wilde.
No, this is not true.
We do have some friends, Mr. Anderson, who keep their ears open.
What are you going to do?
That is the question we asked ourselves. Now, Mr. Wilde will be arriving shortly. We must decide.
Hi. Thanks for picking me up.
What happened?
Well, Anderson is killed. Yeah, somebody tried to frame me tonight. Somebody hit me on the head as well.
Oh, Dan. Do you know who did it?
Yes. Christensen.
I can't believe it.
Is he in an office at the health club?
Well, yes, but he will not be there this time of the night.
That's what I'm hoping. I want to take a look around. Would you drive me over there?
I will come with you.
No. I just want you to drive me there, and I'll see you later, okay?
But I've got the keys for the building. I know where the burglar alarm is, and I can be your outlook.
I've got an idea. Why don't you come along with me? And you can be my outlook. It's lookout. Outlook.
Exciting, isn't it?
Think so? I could think of a few other things that are as exciting.
Oh, that would be nice.
Just, not right now. Just go watch the door. Be my outlook. Go ahead, go ahead.
Someone's coming. Come on, hurry. Come on.
have anything lined up for me after this is over?
In our line of business, there's always work for a good pro.
That's comforting.
You'll find everything you need in here. Documents, passport, timetable. Half the fee now. The rest when you've completed the assignment. You can trust me.
Like you said, I'm a good pro. I don't trust anyone. That's everything.
You've got a little time in hand. You want a drink?
You should know better than that. In the 24 hours before a job, I never drink.
Please yourself. I'm having one. Success.
Incidentally, who will my pilot be?
Sven, he's a good man. He can put a plane down on a pocket handkerchief.
Just as long as he can get it off again.
No difficulty. The airstrip's been abandoned for years, but the surface is still in good condition.
Excuse me, but there's a couple of guys out here who'd like to see you. They just... Now, I'm not looking for a fight. I want everybody to relax. Just take it easy. I'm not looking for a fight, because if I did, I would give you this...
He must have overheard what we were saying.
Don't worry about me. I'm deaf as a doornail.
Shut up!
We should have killed him along with Anderson.
Well, it's not too late to rectify that.
Don't worry. In the morning, I'll have him taken up country, and there he'll simply vanish from sight. You'd better get started. Let's get him downstairs. Get his coat.
Okay, take it. My coat, thank you very much.
Hello, Seaman. Nice to see you. Lord Sinclair, may I introduce Lars Seaman?
How do you do, sir? I've admired your work in the United Nations for years.
Thank you. I'm most grateful to you for allowing Fulton and me to use this house for our talks.
Well, we'll try to make your weekend as pleasant as possible.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, did you have a good flight?
Very pleasant.
Darling, this is my wife, Kristen.
Lady Sinclair, delighted to see you.
Now, Seaman, your rooms are next to mine.
Yes, of course.
Shall I come up and see you settled in?
Will you do that?
Yes, I will.
When you finish, come down and join us for a drink.
Thank you, Brett.
Thank you.
So here's what the mystery is all about.
Mm-hmm. As far as everybody's concerned, he's still in New York. The discussions is here for secret on a very high level. I don't quite know what they're about, but apparently they could ease the way to finding a solution to the situation in the East.
And the discussions will be held here?
No, at Chequers. That's the Prime Minister's country home. It's not far from here.
I'm impressed, but a little bit frightened.
Oh. Why?
Being hostess to such important people.
You will do it beautifully.
I think that's a compliment. The first one I've had since we've been married.
What are we going to do?
Well, we're going to think of something. I got to think of something.
What do you think they're going to do to us?
Well, they're not going to freeze us to death. Do you know anything about boilers?
What's to know? They heat water to make steam, to heat the building. And sometimes they blow up. You're not going to blow it up, are you?
Do I look like a kamikaze plumber?
Yeah, you do.
I got a plan.
No, thank you. Judge?
Oh,
thank you, Brett. Tell me,
Excuse me, please.
yes. Will you two be going on talking all night?
Oh, not too much longer. I still need some briefing on some aspects of international law. I want to be very fully prepared when I go into that meeting tomorrow.
Excuse me.
Brett, darling, I have a marvelous surprise. My brother. I want you to meet my brother.
Get me some pipes. Okay, stand by the door, will you? Smile. That's the way. Hey, Peter Pan.
What is it?
I want you to go up and tell Christensen I want to see him. I want to make a deal.
You haven't anything to bargain with?
Just go up and tell him I want to see him, you big dum-dum, you. Right now, fill this end of the pipe with rags, will you? I'm going to build up the pressure. Bum, 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 bum. It's building up. That's away. Good. That's enough. Now get away from me.
It is fine to go ahead.
Yeah, right. We're in a recession. Now, let me see now. The pressure is slowly building up now. Go to the door and let me know when they're coming.
Someone's
Go.
Well, what did he say then?
Zimmerman leaves for the conference at 3.
Good, good. That gives us plenty of time then. I hate to be rushed.
Is there anything else I need to know before it starts?
No. Just follow my lead. Getting Seelman to the plane will be child's play.
I hope so. I've arranged to borrow a car. It'll be in the forecourt before lunch.
You know, you've been rather superb throughout all this. I'll make sure the people that matter hear of it.
That's not important.
Not important? For someone as politically ambitious as you?
My only concern is that we take a high-ranking hostage. Holding Zeeman will give us enormous bargaining powers.
Well, you deserve a lot of credit. None of this would have been possible without what you have done.
I know very well what I've done.
Longmorton House. A call from where? Stockholm. Yes, I'll hold on. Hello? No, I'm afraid Lord Sinclair is not available at the moment.
Then you must send a message to Lord Sinclair. It is absolutely vital.
Tell him that Danny has just taken off and that he will be there in a couple of hours.
Yes, I've got that.
Tell him that something is going to happen. We don't know what.
But that it involves Christine and a man called John.
You must warn him immediately.
I'll find his lordship and inform him.
I'll handle this.
What about the meeting? What are your chances of coming to an agreement?
Excellent. I really believe we could achieve something this time.
It was necessary. Well, come and help.
What is it, Kristen?
Nothing. I'm all right.
Why don't you tell me?
Hey, what?
There's been something on your mind ever since we arrived here. I haven't wanted to push it. I hoped you might decide to confide in me sooner or later. There is something, isn't there?
I can't tell you. I can't. Brett, please.
Now, what's all this? Tears, Christian? Don't tell me you're ill-treating her already.
Am I?
Women. I'll never understand them. You want me to go and talk to her?
No. No, she has to decide for herself if there's something she wants to tell me.
Yes. I'm sure she'll make the right decision. Get Seelman.
So you would say that is correct. You can rest assured of that. Good, good.
Mr. Seelman, sorry to interrupt. Brett wanted to know, could you spare him a moment in the library?
But of course. Excuse me. I'll look through these while you're in there.
Yes, do that.
Lady Sinclair, it is very kind of your husband to help me. You know I...
Seelman. Quiet and move to the door.
Well, if you two are planning on going for a...
Not a sound and he won't be hurt.
Why, Kristen? Well, you've been to a great deal of trouble, including the brother and sister act, I suppose.
It was necessary to get close enough to Seelman.
What do you want with me?
With you, nothing. Our employers want to make sure they are granted certain conditions at the Eastern peace talks, including the release of political prisoners. Your life depends on it. Face the wall. Christian?
Where are you taking me?
Seelman! Seelman! Oh. What happened? Oh. What's happened?
They've taken Seelman.
Oh. How are you feeling?
Kristen.
Hmm?
Kristen and John.
Can you stand up? Come along.
What's happened to him?
Well, he's been hit on the head.
Hey, Christian and John, I've got something to tell you about him.
Seelman.
How long ago was that?
Oh, about 5-10 minutes.
What are we going to do?
We don't even know where they're heading.
Well, they said something about an abandoned airfield. Do you know where that would be?
Oxfield. There's no wartime strip there.
Well, how far, Brett?
About 5 miles by road.
Well, you're never going to catch them before they get there.
You could get the police and bring them there.
See you later.
Fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a rough ride.
You sound like Betty Davis.
You're not driving in the Grand Prix. Take it easy.
I just want to get this over.
You're never going to catch him this way, kid.
Certainly not by road.
Oh, I see you're going to take the scenic route. What's this place called?
Gallow Hill, why?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to know never to come this way again. You sure you know how to drive this?
Try this out, Daniel.
You want me to open the gate? Huh? Huh? You don't want me to open the gate. Don't feel bad. You'll get them on the way back.
Sorry, cyclists.
It's a wonderful freeway you got here. Have you got a license to fly? All right, head him off at the pass.
Seen too many westerns, Daniel. Sure.
Head him off, will you? Head him off.
Just do that.
One of us better take off, kid.
Well, come to thought, Daniel. Under British law, if he hits us,
it's his fault. Oh.
Kristen, move the car.
The key's not there.
Keys.
The keys.
And if I don't?
Brett, please give me the keys. Jan will kill you. He means it.
Your wifely concern is too touching.
I'm not your wife. We were never married. The papers were faked.
Oh?
Please.
Sorry, Kristen. I can't let you go.
Stay where you are. Oh, that's no way to treat a lady.
Lady? She's not even my wife.
Don't you think we'd better get to that conference?
Oh, yes, you are right. Thank you for helping me.
And keep out of rough houses.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Goodbye, very
Judge,
thank you.
sir.
Remember, there's nothing like a quiet weekend.
Bye, Danny. Be careful.
Sorry, Kristen.
Believe it or not, I rather enjoyed being Lady Sinclair while it lasted.
Believe it or not, I enjoyed it too.
Now, Where do you think you're going?
Well, I thought we might go back to town and split a bottle of champagne or
Did this
two.
emotional experience addle your brains or something? You threw away the key, don't you remember? Don't move. I'll get it.
Daniel, those were my flat keys.